Hey there everyone, I hope you guys are really loving this Bingo Wellness Challenge. It's absolutely been so much fun so far. It's really great to hold yourself accountable to doing just very simple tasks, just to get them done throughout the day. You don't have to get them all done in one sitting. Some actually take a few days just to get fully completed. And I think that is absolutely great for us to build all these fantastic habits of keeping ourselves accountable, pursuing health and wellness goals, and just staying active, just staying moving, and just taking better care of ourselves and our bodies and our minds. So today though, I'm going to tackle the box that says complete 100 push-ups in a day. Now, to be clear, if you haven't learned by now, that doing 100 push-ups in a day does not mean doing 100 push-ups in one sitting. You can certainly break it up throughout the day. So I'm not gonna do 100 push-ups right now. I am probably gonna challenge myself maybe a little bit later this year, maybe at the end of the month, just to see how many push-ups I can do in one sitting. But for today, I'm only gonna do 25 just to show you guys how to do them with good technique and form, because it's really simple for a lot of people to do these push-ups without good form and technique. And I have seen people in the gym over the years doing these with not the best form and technique. So I want to break it down for you guys really quick and then show you just 25 just to go through the motions. So first up, just before I put my face down towards the ground, I want to show you the hand grip. You really want your hands to be outside of your shoulders, because when you bend your elbows, you want to have your elbows directly over your wrists, so you push straight down through the elbows, down the forearms, into the wrists and the palms of your hands to push straight down into the floor to lift yourself right up. If your hands are in here like this, that's not going to be the most stable. Now, I've seen guys do this before, but they've clearly shown that they've had practice at the standard push-up, so they're building up a little bit more strength in a particular small area of the pec muscle. For standard push-ups, you want to have the elbows directly over your wrists and not out like this. This is a little bit unstable and it's going to shrug up your shoulders. We don't want that either. So you want your hands outside of your chest to the point where if you bend your elbows are going to be directly over your wrists. And now when I turn over, I also want to keep my elbows below my shoulders. If my elbows come up to here, this is shrugging up my shoulders, but also primarily putting a lot of the work into the shoulder muscle instead of the chest. And you really want to keep this in your chest. And the way to do that is to bring the elbows down, because essentially where the elbow is lined up, that is going to be the very line across your body where the tension is going to be the most. So if it's up here, guess where the elbows are? They're in line with the shoulders right up here. If they're down here, the mid to low chest, that's where you're gonna get a lot more work out of this. And that's where you want it to be, okay? So hands outside, so where my elbows are gonna be right over my wrists, elbows stay below the shoulders stay down. I'm gonna roll my shoulders back and down, sort of like I'm trying to tuck my shoulder blades down towards my back pocket. And then now for your legs, if you need to, you can keep your knees down on the floor, but keep those hips rolled under, pushing that pelvic floor forward, so you have a flat line all the way down your torso, from the shoulders, down your spine, through your hips, into your knees. And keep your feet down, because if the feet come up, you're getting a little seesaw motion, you're not really gonna get a lot of work out of the chest, but keep them down, you put more work into the chest, that's what you want. If you want to go up on your toes, just extend those knees and lift up right on your toes, but you must still keep that straight line all the way through your torso. Like moving your hands a little bit, there we go. All right, so just like that, and then as you go down, elbows stay right over those wrists, focusing on the left hand, there we go. And then pushing your hands straight down to the floor, squeezing that chest, pulling your biceps together to really engage that chest to push you right up. That's what you want the whole push-up to feel like. Now again, if you need to start down on your knees, there is no shame in that. If you're getting tired and you need to come down to your knees, there's no shame in that either. See how many you do on your toes before you come down, write that number down, and the next time you do push-ups, go for one more on your toes before you come down, all right? Those little steps right there lead to bigger and bigger accomplishments. It's just like putting one foot in front of the other as you're walking down the trail. You gotta put one foot in front before you put the other one. Just like that, all right? So, 25 push-ups, here we go. Set my hands. I'm gonna do these on my toes. So, toes right there, hips rolled under, shoulders rolled back and down. Just checking the elbows on the wrists. Yep, here we go. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And just like that, a quarter of the push-ups are done. I got all day today to finish up the rest of them, so there's no rush in doing that whatsoever. And you guys have the same leisure of time too, an entire day. So if you're sleeping for 8 hours, then that means you have 16 hours to do 100 push-ups. No rush whatsoever, all right? So I hope you guys like that. If you guys have any questions about this challenge, please let me or one of the other trainers know. We want you guys to be successful in this challenge, and we want to have as many people involved as possible in our virtual fitness community. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next time.